Now I'm saying that, guys, I feel like I said a lot. And yeah, you know, we talk about a lot of negative shit here, guys. We're facing the shadows. We do shadow work here. You know, we're shadow eaters. And it's time for us to step into what that means. If you're resonating with this channel, if you're resonating with the information, if you're resonating as being part of this team, we came here to eradicate the shadows and restore the balance from within to without. So we're doing this through self. So if you are just, you know, attacking everyone without your universe and not doing the work within, you're going to be out of balance, because this path is about what you're doing, working with your triggers. So let's see what the masculine is doing. I already, look, guys, this is twice now. I need to get the message proper. So let's see what the masculine's doing. We know from our harvest reading, we're getting our abundance. And look, what I love so greatly is you can see that there is harvest season right here on this card. Because we're healing from gluttony. We're healing from over-consuming life force energies. So we have to heal with our pain, because our pain got us out of whack to begin with. Our pain is what caused us to be out of balance and overfeed, overconsume. So we go back within, we're going to restore vector equilibrium. And we remember that this is about our 10 of Cups, a happy home. And right now, guys, a happy home within equals a happy home without. We know the masculine is moving forward with love. This is our levitation now. Remember, we levitated and then we took a fall when we entered Virgo season, and now we're levitating again. And Venus has been out every night working with the moon. And it's understanding that we're working with the masculine, we're working with Mars, but we're restoring the wholeness through the energy, the opposite. So we're working with Venus, and we're working with the feminine, and we're working with love. And Venus has literally been out every single night. It's been spectacular. Venus is hanging out with La Luna, guys. Guys, it looks like La Luna's on the top of that house. And this is activating the page of feathers. This is what's being activated for the collective right now. Starseed twin flames, guys. Exploration and discovery. The collective of starseeds and twin flames. Let me get that straight. I was trying to be proper here, okay? So what's being activated for us from the heavens to the earth through us is this. Exploration and discovery. The page of feathers is air, so we're working with air. It's Libra season. The King of Pentacles is here. Here is the masculine working a way through the earth. And they're working alone right now. But for the moment, because they're connecting with Mother Earth from within to without. Healing from their 5 of Wands charge. And from without to within, guys. I want to say that too. Also from without to within. And the masculine is healing from the 5 of Wands charge right now. Remembering feminine, you have masculine within you too. And the masculine is thinking about the 2 of Cups. It's connecting with the 2 of Cups, connecting with the equality, connecting with the feminine. This is what's being reflected back to the masculine in nature right now. It's like, you know what? You don't need this 5 of Wands charge anymore. We're pulling out from the artificial matrix. You need to be with the earth. You need to be with yourself. And you need to be with the feminine and your 2 of Cups. Equality, equity. That's activating the Magician. And it's creating peace. Oh, and we're gonna spin the wheel. Guys, I'm missing a card. The first card was the 3 of Wands in the sequence, and I've dropped it. Isn't that funny? Isn't that ironic? Oh, here it is. Oh, and it's with the... It's because it needed to get alchemated with another card. So we know we're healing with our 5 of Wands charge by separating the wands. We're going to use the masculine. We're going to be in separation here to analyze. It's in order to spin the wheel and hit our mark and hit our aim. And the Hierophant is here. This is where we have the 13 spheres of knowledge, and the masculine is expanding with them, and we're sharing it. We're sharing this knowledge together. My hand's reacting. That card is it. It's the Hierophant. And because of this work we're doing, we're getting gifted the Ace of Pumpkins, and this is connected to Halloween. This is what they're sharing with me. So whatever is happening now, it's happening from now until Halloween. So as I was grabbing cards and getting ready after receiving channel messages, getting ready for the reading, I was thinking to myself, you know, how is the masculine levitating? And here it is. Here's the answer. We're restoring balance. Remember, this is about the 2 of Swords. And the moon, remember the moon was calling us. That's why we're here. The moon was calling to us. And it was so spectacular to see that she had a violet hue to her, and it was just like that void of course moon. Now we see that the violet hue is underneath her feet, the violet light. And we know the violet ray kills viruses naturally. And these are unhealthy viruses. This is connected to the Page of Swords. And here is the Page of Swords right here, the Page of Feathers, exploration and discovery. So the moon is calling us to create peace and go on exploration and discovery. And this is going to allow the masculine to move forward and express love. Now I want you to see the patterning that's here. We have the flower of life. But there's no womb around it anymore. There's no womb holding all that's within it anymore. It's being expressed. It's being expressive. That's what I love. So we're no longer manipulating the energies here. We're expressing truth. And it's connected to the flower of life and the fruit of life. And working with our intuition and thought. And the masculine is now healing with instinct. Because of the state of the world, guys. It's time. This is what was activated, instinct. And we're going to harvest. And we're going to remember that our manifestations are being quickened. The universe is helping our manifestations to be quickened. And this has to do with the sword being lit with the fire, the air, the sun working with the father, the fire. And that's going to allow us to change perspective. And when we do, and this has to do with the inner child and changing angles, working with fire, and healing from our 5 of Wands charge, we have a visitor. And this visitor is connected to love. But it had to do with a choice. And this choice was connected to instinct. We're going to find out what that means right now. We know this is about the positive tetrahedron for sure. We know that we're weaving together the rainbow people as we speak. That's what was activated at our autumn equinox. Okay, guys. What is being activated here with this choice. And you know what? I'm being called to go to the Moon Oracle. So let's go to the Moon Oracle. I want to say too, the Two of Wands is here and the Page of Wands. We're working with our uniqueness in order to manifest. It's like our uniqueness is what is pulling us together. Because our uniqueness is part of our alignments, guys. We're having a crown chakra third eye activation in the Page of Wands. I feel called to just get a little bit of clarification on that before we get this message here. Let's get a little clarification with the Patch Tarot as to what's happening here. Good old Patch. We love you, Patch. Thank you to Spirit Science for being such a massive a part of sharing the knowledge. Okay. Prince of Swords. Guys, 3 times now the Prince of Swords is here. The Prince of Swords has his own chariot. He's working with the elements. He's working with the scythe from the Death card, and he has that sword that's double-edged, positive and negative. But he hasn't pushed through the Flower of Life. Where'd that go? He hasn't pushed through the Flower of Life yet. But the masculine's about to push through the Flower of Life. How? Of course. With the Queen of Earth. So now we have the King and Queen of Earth. I lost my king, guys. I lost my king. Let me get him. Okay. So now we have the King and Queen of Earth. Counterpart energy. So the queens come in to support with the knowledge of the zodiac, the knowledge from the heavens. And look at that fish. There's a connection to working with the mother here, to working with Pisces, okay, and working with life. And there's the Three of Wands, our purpose. So we've separated the wands. Remember, 2 + 3 = 5. And here's where we're doing the work. We found purpose. We're going home. Because what? We're healing with ourselves. It's all right here. And the struggle, the 5 of Wands charge, in order to find courage and heal. This, we know, on our last message, we found out we were no longer going to be in destruction with self. That's why the moon was pulling us off course and we were moving somewhere else, because we're activating Genesis, and this is activating our courage. So we're going to surrender here with the water element, and there it is again, nurture. The Empress, the Mother Earth. So we have her here twice. More confirmation. And she's helping us to heal from our sorrows, our 5 of Cups situation. And that's allowing introspection on the path of the moon. Remember, the moon was calling us in a different direction. So we've been called within in order to have introspection and use our negativity as fuel to get to where we're going, as well as this is allowing us a deeper chakra activation, a deeper activation with a child. This is connected to our DNA. So guys, if you've been called to do more extensive inner child healing and go within and burn off some more toxicity. This is why, because we are evolving. Here's our evolution. And it's because we've found our truths. Our truths with the masculine. Remember, that's what's being activated. We found this out on our last message. We're having realization, and now we have the Empress and the Emperor. We're in alignment with each other, okay, guys? We're in alignment with each other, and we're gonna harvest. And we're gonna harvest because we've invested. And that's why we're levitating. But this levitation, I feel like, it doesn't feel like we're going up. I feel like it feels like we're going within. And we needed to be analytical. This is why we needed to separate the wands, so we could understand this. This is allowing us to find our way and create joy from lust. And this is what we've set forward to do, guys. This is what we've been working on for some time. This is just a completion of it. So let's see what's being activated with this choice that is connected to our instinct. You know, it's so funny because now they're like, no, go back here, see? But it's just to lead me to the trail to go to Patch. Funny. The creator always has a sense of humor. But thank goodness. Our life wouldn't be very fun, would it? Okay, what's being activated here? Guys, it landed right out on this card. I'm so excited to see. We're going to see together. Okay, let's see together. Reflection. So there it is. This is why we had to separate the wands and be analytical to go within the mind. Because we're working through the maze of the mind. And this is connected to the Two of Cups. The reflection of the masculine and feminine. Guys, I've got too many cards going on here. Hang tight. Oh. Right here. The reflection. The reflection of the masculine and feminine here. And this is so the work that we're doing with Mother Earth in order to work through the maze of the mind, because it's all about Dream Weaver laying foundations. And there is the positive tetrahedron. Take action. This is about taking action. Of course, we're healing with force, so we're going to take action. And that's what this choice is connected to. And that's why we're working with our instincts. So we create stability. Look, guys, we create stability with seed energy. We know that this is working with the labyrinth of the mind. And this is being able to have all of your experiences reflect upon you in order to advance through this maze of the mind. And that's what the masculine is doing. And that's why we remember, we separated the wands in order to analyze them. And this is how we're going to heal from separation, guys. That we need to heal from separation with this. What's it activating? I love it. Because it landed out on here again. Let's find out together. Of course, Isis, the red goddess of Leo, the feminine. And look, Isis has the moon on her head. Once again, more connections to La Luna. She's a red goddess, okay? She's helping us to find a solution to heal with the element of air, the hack that infiltrated the element of air, the one that we came here to heal from by detoxifying it. And it's working with the night. And the night is working with the inner child. So there, it's all on point to everything we've just discussed. We're doing more inner child healing work. And it's connected to sacrifice. And I really feel like these are sacrifices we've made in our past. We're healing from them now, guys. The message is to heal from the sacrifices you've made in your past and understand that that's the challenge. And I know without a shadow of a doubt, this is the message, because this card was, I was looking when I was grabbing this deck and I was like, this card's dirty. And they're like, yeah, because it's part of the message. We're healing from lower vibrational things happening with the element of air. So we're having a revision, but it's going to allow us to come together and be the bridge. This is the whole goal, guys. This is the whole goal. This is end game. Okay? So we're getting a promotion with the element of air for all this work we're doing. Remember, the Lovers is Gemini. It's air. It's the twins coming together. So of course we came here to heal with the element of air. By what? Applying the mother, applying the water. The energy of Aquarius is the air and the water, so that they can purify and work with one another. Remember that you just have the octahedron right there, because we have the positive tetrahedron of air and the negative tetrahedron of water coming together to create the octahedron right there. That's why this is such a big, it's a big thing. All right, guys. Let's see where we're going. Where are we going? Guys, that bridge is connected to our Two of Cups, and it's also connected to the Six of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords is sitting here. It's like the masculine is creating forward momentum because of ascension, the Six of Swords. And this ascension is being activated by what's happening without. And the masculine wanting to rise to the occasion in order to heal with the earth. But we had to get to this space and place, guys. We had to get to this space and place. And here it is, look at that, the Nine of Wands. Okay. Where are we going? That's it? Well, it's about the cup for sure. So we're going to heal from the swords by working with the Ace of Wands. We're going to heal with our fears, guys. This is where we pull out from the matrix. And we heal with the sun, the element of air, and we begin working with the Father and taking action. This is where we take action. Right here. Wherever that tetrahedron went, where did you go? The positive tetrahedron. We're taking action. We're taking action on the negative. With the negative. And it's connected to what's happening within the cup. Remember, the masculine has got a new cup. And there's the Nine of Wands. So the feminine and masculine meeting up through the energy of the wands. Because we're healing from our heartache. And what this is activating is the Queen of Cups. She's here in both decks, right here. Guys, this means something. This means something, I'm telling you. What does it mean? Where am I feeling called to go? Here. She who regrets and she who brings light.